And welcome everyone to a nice 4v4 Napoleon Total War 3 today. Today's replay comes from lischang. If you just give me a second, we'll go through the players of today's battle. Alrighty, today's players are lischang, of course, who sent me in the replay, Noah Raphael, Giselle Punishiowatsky. I'm not blind that, sorry. Mushroom Parent, much easier. On the blue team, we have the Nate Devourer, Lance Aubrey, Mumbi, and the Grim Preacher, who I've seen before. And so, on that note, we'll go through the factions on the red team. We've got the Coalition 4, which I think is has a Pruben flag. And we've got some Hussars here, or Hassaren, a couple of units of them. We've got some Dimitri. I've got the general in this unit, and that is actually Rossi's general of Coalition 4. So this is obviously a Coalition 4 alliance. You've got some grenadiers, I believe, a few grenadiers and some line infantry now, L2s, L3s. We've got some C5 Dragony. This is like I suppose this is your mid-range cavalry unit. Pretty reliable, but obviously watch out when they go up against ones that are C4 or better. We've got some light cavalry, C8s, pretty fast. C9's the fastest, I believe. C6 and generals in this unit. Alrighty. Army's making their way across the field. We've got some 20 Funtuiv. These look like these guys look like howitzers. Yeah, so these guys look like howitzers. Anyway, there is... I'm not sure actually how many per unit. It says 20 Funtuv. Not a name I've actually seen before. But there's 7 cannons in this unit, so a lot of firepower here. Anyway, we've got again light infantry grenadiers. Some 12 pounders, much easier to identify. If someone can give me a comparison to what those 7 cannons are, that'd be really helpful. That's a name I haven't really seen before. Okay, we have some more 12 pounders, some C5s, C3s, C3 cavalry, 175 in one unit, that's huge. So we've got a lot of cav. This is where most of the cav of the red team alliance is. C9, that's the fastest. C8s. So this is obviously on this side of the battlefield, we've got the faster cavalry of the alliance, as you would see. Most of them, anyway. C7s, a lot of C7s. C6s, way out here. Again, C8, C7s. And it looks like we have the first of the players coming into view. And it's a France. We've got a French player. Could be a whole French affair. I'm only seeing French flags at the moment. It's a little bit static here. Give me a second, let's see if I can clear this up. Alright, we got the French moving up. So far the quality seems to have improved a little bit. we've got the Proven Coalition Cav just out in front. Whoa! I think we've got the howitzers firing there. Were howitzers. Here we go. Whoa! Here we go. Shells are on their way. Here we go. Oh, that was very uneventful. Oh, they were aiming at the general unit and they got one of them. Not bad. The skirmishers are out front. Not much happening at the moment. Okay, looks like Coalition Force see an opportunity to go in. Our first battle. Additional reinforcements coming in. Alright, first victory goes to the Coalition 4 Alliance. Okay. The house is just shelling this position. A couple of 8-pounders here. Alright. Yeah, so this is just Cav over here. This is how the army got around so fast. So France has just sort of confined themselves to a very tight area. Alright, we'll do a small cut and come back soon. Alrighty guys, we're back. No general was killed, but it looks like this unit was broken by maybe an artillery shot. We have artillery being brought up. 3 6-pounders from the Coalition 4 Alliance being brought up on the French's left flank. It's hard to know where the rest of the French forces are, or what their plan is. I mean, I can see some of the army appearing in the distance there, but the red teams just really spread themselves out. Alright, so it looks like these guys here, they're under fire from the artillery.
Sir, your general has been killed. This is a black day.
Not good at all. That's a big loss there. From the coalition forces, and they're not done. They're still being peppered. Oh! Whoa! Jeez, this unit's being shredded. They're running for their lives. He took off right in front of us. Whoa! You guys see that? Whoa! Cannonballs flying really close to that general unit. Usually don't see a cannonball in flight. That is very eerie. So this artillery from the French is relentless. It's actually forcing and driving the coalition forces back. It's that good. Okay, yep, they've outnumbered. Okay, the houses are firing again. Hoping to get lucky. Unfortunately, not that lucky. Okay, guys. Firing. They're still targeting a general unit. And they got a few more kills actually. There's only 2 of them left. Just pounding away at them. Right, Coalition's gearing up for war. French King a little too close to those cannons. Yep, there they go. Now what's going on? Okay, French army's approaching. Coalition better get their shit together. They head them off, or they're going to lose their artillery position. Got forces moving up now, but it's not enough. I really wonder what they're shooting at. Okay, they're going to go for the artillery position. Okay, fighting's really picked up here. It's our first major engagement. Coalition taking heavy casualties in their first exchange. Okay, the French are trying again. Oh, okay, Coalition just saved their artillery. Oh, they just broke. That's bloody unlucky. Look, they just saved them there for a second. Still skirmishing there on the left wing. Okay, I've got infantry here just firing at the cavalry. Some Les Terribles. I don't know what's going on here. Caribbean forces moving up. Alright. So we've got some 12-pounders here that have just been deployed. And we have 5 6-pounders. So we have a bit of firepower here on the ridge. We have a lot of cav support nearby. So these positions are much better protected. Not very accurate though, those cannons. Missing wildly. Okay, so Coalition is going for depth. This position is being heavily shelled. else is going on there. They're gonna fall back. They can't hold this position. Whoa. It is on. Okay, they've lost 11 men, no cannons. Okay, Howitzer's got a nice hit. That sucks, I've lost sight of him. French is about to be outflanked. Now the coalition is about to be outflanked. He's going to fall back. It's amazing they haven't lost a single artillery unit with all this firepower heading their way. I mean, look, granted they're losing men, but looking at the map, the battle just seems to be all happening here at this point. Coalition on the run. Yeah, these troops from the coalition are really needed here to fill up this gap here. We've got 3 more units heading up. These are Grenadiers and 1 L5 infantry. 2 L5s, maybe? Yeah. Coalition is not spreading themselves out. The French have a good firing line set up. Artillery is focusing on this cavalry unit for some reason instead of the main battle line. Because the artillery has a good position here, they can probably do a lot of damage to this battle line. They just took out some men there.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, they just took out that horse, that horse unit. Okay. Okay, the French are being driven back, and now the coalition is starting to press a little bit. Coalition is taking heavy casualties. And they've got reinforcements nearby. Probably easier for French to press on their left flank. There's no artillery in this area. There's some cav units he's going to be watchful of, or they've got to be watchful of. They've got their own cavalry here to protect them, so you know they're relatively okay. You can see the units. You can see the little tracer rounds. Okay, so we've got another 3 cannons up here, so we've got 8. Which I think makes it even, 8 on 8. Oh, now Prubin's getting the shit kicked out of him right here. He's got to spare out his men.
Our men are running first.
Okay, it's not looking too good here for the red team at the moment. We're being driven back. Wonder where they're shooting at. Yeah, Coalition getting too close to that cannon.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
It will be if those cannons keep shredding those units like this. We've had no big cavalry engagements just yet. I really wonder what the red team is going to do, try and do about these cannons. They're firing on this position. Wow. It's just like, how close can you get without actually hitting one of these cannons?
Our men are running.
Alright, so another cavalry engagement. The French lost that one. Alright, this artillery position is under heavy fire. And they broke him. That's probably a big relief there for the red team. Coalition's in retreat again. They should move up these units here because this unit's about to be outflanked.
Our men are running first.
These guys are all firing at someone. Only 2 guys went down there. This is a C8 unit. Probably better for the artillery to go after this part of the French line. Looks like they're doing it. Yeah, there you go. Just blasted a hole there. And the battle here will pick up soon. Oh, what we got here? Ah, that artillery unit was coming back. But the coalition has made sure they will not return. And it looks like they took out those 5 cannons as well. So huge victory there for the coalition. Here they are, yep. Either they broke because they had lost too many men, or the cavalry unit broke them. They might have actually lost too many men as well. And that unit had been shelled consistently all this battle. What the... holy smokes. What an angle. I don't know. That's bloody unlucky of the French. I mean, they've established their battle line right in line here with the cannons. Right. I mean, hats off to them. Despite being in such a vulnerable position, they're still pushing the enemy back. Fighting seems pretty heavy over here at the moment. So we might be gearing up for a cavalry assault. The French are vastly outnumbered. C8, C9, C7s and C8s. Oh, but the coalition's going in anyway. This is risky. Well, that was an uneventful charge. Okay, so cavalry drove back that infantry unit there. We've got a ton of activity going on here. Our coalition's reinforced. Despite the charge, it looks like the French will win this convincingly. Here comes some of the heavier cav, but it might be too late. Oh, we have the general coming in. Coalition refusing to give up this fight. Here comes some additional cavalry going after the general. Oh, not good. I think the French have this. Yep, sealed the deal. French came in from behind, finished him off. Artillery still showing this position. Oh, they broke him.
Our men are running, sir.
So we got a lot of artillery here. We've got more cavalry reinforcements being sent over to the right flank of the coalition, which is really needed actually, since all their cavalry units have now been destroyed. So artillery is actually being the best friend here to the red team. It's what's keeping them in the game. Because the infantry of the French is just relentlessly pushing and pushing and pushing. The artillery is the only thing holding them back, or at least blunting their advance. Blunting, I meant to say, sorry. but I'm not sure I approve of what they're doing here. I mean, they're really stacking their ranks, not spreading out their men that much. Okay, the right flank's in a little bit of strife. We got artillery showing the position. They're doing their best. But this is all about if the French can push them back hard enough to get to the cannons. If they can get to the cannons and take out their artillery, then the game is theirs. But if the coalition can hold them back long enough for the cannons to take out enough of the French army, then the battle will be towards the battle will be to the coalition. Okay, so C3 had a big charge here from the elite Cav of the Coalition Alliance. Oh, and a rear charge on top of that. Best part about the rear charge is they attack from behind, so all the fire from the front is basically going to the front ranks, which is minimising the friendly fire impact. And they broke as they formed square. And there's more. Is this enemy artillery? It's possible. But we have more reinforcements here from the coalition that was held back. Granted, the French could possibly be holding back more men as well. 23 minutes remaining. Wow, the right flank of the French just collapsed. It looks like the coalition timed their cavalry charge perfectly. And the best part about this is now the heavily strained right flank can be reinforced because they're taking a hammering. Even with the cavalry support, you can just see all the corpses here of the advances and the retreating of the coalition, the advances of the French. You can just see the timeline of how the battle has played out. You know, meter by meter, the French push on. It's like they went for more infantry focus than artillery. Because in terms of the number of artillery I see brought to this battle, the coalition vastly outnumbers the French artillery. The coalition was just really good at taking them out. We got the red team converging on this location. Got a general in this unit over there. I mean, best thing the French could do with the coalition sending reinforcements on the French's right flank is just probably to wheel around their forces. Or to face the enemy this direction. I was just looking for that button to change the cursor. That'll buy the French some time. They just got to reform and wheel around. So the French just broke 3 units there. wonder where this player's going. They're firing on the coalition's position, so it looks to be French artillery right here. There they are. Looks like a hidden army. Probably sending the cav to try and take out the position. The Dragonie doesn't really have the time to sit around here. Send him in, take him out. Might break the unit, but that artillery position is going to cause a whole host of problems unless the cav can get into them. How did that artillery miss the cannon? Must be like a tiny little target. I'll probably send my cav in to take out the cannon now. That infantry unit's close by, but it's about to be distracted by the infantry here. Scatter shot. Okay, good hit there from the artillery. Took out 3 men. Oh, you can see the ball just rolling there. It's a big risk not to send in the cav. Ruben's looking to outflank the French. The French are wheeling around. They're regrouping. And that artillery from the coalition is just pounding the French. They gotta fall back. The soldiers are just dropping like flies. Oh, they did go in. And they broke the artillery. Alright, cav is broken, but it did its job. Yeah, let's try and form square. They formed a square, but not before the Ruben army got a nice charge on it.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, they broke the unit. It's a bit of a loss. Now the French are trying to fall back before they're sandwiched. But the coalition is trying to contain them. Okay, what's the coalition going to do here? Charge or fire? Oh. broke him. Here comes the proving cab again. There's some French units appearing over there in the distance. You got infantry shooting in the back of the French, so just broke that unit. Tell you what, this proven player is getting his money's worth out of this unit, for sure. They're breaking the French force here like dominoes. Another French army appearing over here. Actually, this French army is actually the one that retreated earlier. They've come a long way in a very short space of time. Could we be trying to play for a draw, I think. Looking at their retreating pattern. Cavalry here is just trying to hold the French into position while their army catches up. And then pins and breaks the French units one by one. See, they're just relentless. As long as they keep up the pressure, this unit ain't going anywhere. But they're running out of men. They're down to 79 now. Down to 78. Bayonet charge. Here comes the rest of the coalition army. So we've got some skirmishes here. And light infantry, just firing away.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, they broke. And we have 2 of the 8-pounders, but this unit's broken. And we've got French skirmishers here on the flank. This is where cavalry is needed to shut them down. Don't know why the coalition's not sending cavalry to take out those French skirmishers. There's only 12 minutes left. Alright, here we go here. What's going on here? The French forces are just in full retreat. They don't want to fight. I really don't know why the coalition's not going in with their cab to finish off these units. They're totally exposed. We've got them dead to rights. Unclear who owns this house. Down to 10 minutes now. Coalition's in a lot of trouble here. Oh, they're being outflanked. Hey, well, the coalition's got to get their forces into position faster if they can. Look, don't sit there. Either charge or don't charge. Jeez. Oh, well done to the French for fending off that charge. Bloody unfortunate. Okay, so the French did have this house. Coalition was now trying to take it. So the French are going for this house. Coalition could pin them down. Again, it's all about timing. I think they're running out of time. Oh, we've got Cav here. So he's got some ultra fast Cav here, just taking out a couple of French units. Coalition's got to send more troops into this house to take it. It's going to be the most heavily crowded house in the history of heavily crowded houses. A lot of dead bodies. Oh. People are being skewered left, right and centre. French light infantry driving back. The Coalition. Oh, Coalition took the house. And then broke themselves. Alright, 6 minutes. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Okay, artillery is being brought up. Coalition armies in shambles. Okay, Cav's heading in. This is the elite Cav. But they're walking into the fight.
The men of fatigued, sir.
5 minutes. What are these guys going to do? Okay, they're breaking French units, but they lost their own cav. I think he was sending them in for a bayonet charge. Now going for okay, last unit's going for a bayonet charge. Well, that French unit took out two of the three units. Coalition managed to get a nice charge at the last minute and take that fight, but the French almost won it there. Alright, how's this battle progressing here? We're running out of time. French is trying to do a couple of rear charges here. Artillery's trying to fire on them. Oh, they took out 4 of them. Oh, they broke the French cav. Oh, they broke the artillery. So it's a lose-lose situation there. Damn, 2 minutes left. There's no real clear winner here. I mean, look, I'm leaning towards the coalition.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, French has sent in some. French have got a cavalry unit, which I didn't know they had. Jeez. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide who's the winner. I think I'm going to call it a draw myself. In fact, it's slightly leaning back towards the French. "38 seconds. It's just trying to do as much damage as it can. That's it. Okay, so the Nate Devourer got 1581 kills, Lance Aubrey 736, Mombi 834, Grim Preacher 734, lischang 1241, Noah Rafael 954, Joseph Bonitio Waski 1719, Mushroom Parent 1104. Looking at the stats here, the Dragoner Pritzwitz, C5 Cavalry, 208 kills. It's bloody good. 12 pounders, 164, no real surprise there. Frederick Ludwig Frist, got nothing. I think that's a general's unit, yeah it was. That's what I meant to see at the read, 12 pounder, 164. The C3 Cavalry, 547 kills. I think that was the unit that was doing the last hurrah at the end there. Very nice. That unit did a lot, as you can see. 547 kills. Pretty much got every more than kills of the rest of the army almost combined. Probably generous, I know, but you know, it was a really good kill count for that unit. Alright, I think that was pretty much a draw, slightly leaning towards the French. I think the French were sort of starting to take that one, actually. And my bad, I actually called that wrong. The French was the blue team, and the coalition was the red team. I got that around. I thought Liz Chang was on the side of the blue team, of the red team for the whole time there. Sorry, Liz Chang. Anyway, thank you to Liz Chang for seeing the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.